Hello, my name is Greg and welcome to this Flippin' Furniture. It's been a while and I wanted to get back into the shop. I actually took a couple of weeks off and didn't come in the shop at all. It was a nice little break. I had been working quite a bit, not only on furniture flips, but around the farm here. Sprucing things up in the springtime. It's always the busy time. I came back to the shop and it smelled like mouse urine. And all through these drawers were absolutely covered in mouse droppings. And I haven't cleaned that one out yet. There's still quite a bit in there. But the smell was horrendous. I had to open these drawers and I took this limey, smelly stuff and soaked the wood and let it dry into there. It was just horrible. But during that time, I had a friend of mine come over and he said, we just bought a new house. You have to do this piece for my wife. They have a smaller table just like this. I said, I don't have time. I'm not going to do it. He said, you have to do it. I said, no, I don't have time. And he said, I'll pay you. And I said, no kidding. But I don't have time to do it. He said, I'll give you $100 just to sand and paint the table. I said, I don't have time. He said, I'll give you $150. I said, I don't have time. He said, $200. I said, fine. So I'm obviously not going to charge him. It's a moving in present for him and his family. It is going to be a very quick job. Kind of different than what I would do. They want the legs kept in stain. And I see why this top piece has come off. So we'll get that glued down and we'll get the top sanded. I have to decide, he left it up to me, where we'll stop the paint. I know he wants the legs in a lighter brown than what's on here now. So I don't know if we'll paint this, do what, I just don't know yet. So we're gonna get some sanding going and we're gonna knock this thing out in a day and a half. And this is Memorial Day weekend. I will let you know if I am able to finish my day and a half flip, which I want to take this to their house. We'll need everything to dry. That corner's a little beat up. You know what? This isn't, I bet they don't even know this. This is not a sofa table or an entryway table. It's half of a kitchen table. And how I know that, like most of you would, there's holes all through there. That's where the leaves go in. Now it serves two purposes. They can have an entryway table and eat lunch right in their entryway, all on the same table. I'm just gonna glue this down. We'll have to get some spackling on there too. Amazon just had a sale on this LLPT tape. Never used it before. Before I bought it here, I've done a couple of things with it. Works as good as any other tapes. If it's still on sale, pick it up. I tell you what, I started using this Gator sanding paper. This is the 120. It's really nice. It seems to last quite a bit longer than the other stuff that I've used. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before. If you want to see what your wood's gonna look like stained, just get some water on it. I don't know, that looks pretty good. I might have to call him, have him come over here. And of course, we'd have to do something with this. There's all kinds of things you can do. I mean, some of that wood was missing. Some of the veneer was cracked and chipped and is no longer there. So obviously, if we go to stain that, any stain is going to be glaringly obvious. What I have done, and I've done this a lot, is just do a built-in box to cover that. Maybe do a one equal down here, so at the edge, and you can make it any design you want. Sometimes even just, what's that stuff called? Quarter round, just to outline and hide any imperfections in the wood, and then it serves a useful purpose, and no one questions if it was done to cover up an imperfection, but I don't have time. So he said he has a matching table. He'll be watching this, but I hardly doubt it's a matching table because he said it's smaller, and the only way there's a matching table to this is if it's the other end of the kitchen table. We're gonna have to let that sit overnight, and I didn't factor that in. I was planning on getting the first coat of paint on. So this is gonna have to be painted, but this is the back side. I wasn't planning on gluing all that, so I'm gonna have to get up early tomorrow and get this thing going. So at least on this back side, I know we're gonna have to paint that. So we'll really only have one full day, and not even that, because I was actually on the tractor when he came in the driveway, so I gotta finish cutting the field. Won't take too long, but I do have to get that done. Don't you be looking. And then there's my next project. Hey, Casper. Okay. It's not that heavy. Time for me to do my little rant for the day. But this is going to be pretty interesting. So, if you don't have a mentor in your life, you should find a group of 3 or 4 people that you trust with different areas of specialty in their life, whether it's business or friendships, social skills, martial arts, boxing, whatever it might be, and officially ask them to be a mentor. And those people are very valuable in your life, the area that you ask them about. And most people want to share their knowledge in something that they're passionate about. Actually, just what made me think of this was I've taken multiple different types of martial arts in my life. I have a black belt, and I ran into my mentor that I spoke with regularly as I was going up through the ranks. We had a nice long 30-minute chat, went down, got some coffee. It was really nice just to catch up. We haven't spoken since before COVID, and during COVID we both kind of stopped going to class and that. Another person to have in your life is someone to discuss money and how to make more, how to give it away, how to find causes that are worthy of your donations, how to improve your life through earning money. I have a mentor for that I've worked with on my YouTube channel. And he has subscribed to my channel, and he likes the content or whatever. But he said, why don't you have 1,000 subscribers? In case you don't know, it takes 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized through the YouTube Partner Program. But I also do it because I work a lot of hours at my regular job. Well, I certainly haven't made any money, and more confidently, I could say that I know I've lost money, because even my furniture flips that I do now, I just give them to my wife and she can give them away or whatever. He challenged me and he said, I'm giving you $500 to get your subscriber count up to 1,000 by July 1st. I don't want to hear what you're going to do with the money. Here's $500. Do what you want with the money. I said, you can't buy subscribers, or I guess you can, but YouTube doesn't really like that. So I came home that night and I thought about different things. And so here's what I come up with. As of right now, I think I have 703 subscribers, which I'm very thankful for each and every subscriber. It's kind of meaningful, a big dummy like me, that 700 people have taken the time to hit that subscribe button. So thank you for that. And I've decided what I am going to do. I thought about different things, buying a bunch of furniture, flipping them, doing all the videos. But what I'm going to do is just do like this furniture flip here, doing that for a friend. But it took me a day, right? So I am going to take that $500 and I'm going to purchase $100 Amazon gift card. And starting on this video here, if you are subscribed, if you are interested in participating in the giveaway, I want you to type down in the comments the journey to 1,000. So 1,000 you can write out in the numbers 1000. Make sure you subscribe. If we make it to 1,000 subscribers on this video, I will give away 5 $100 Amazon gift cards. If we don't make it to 1,000, I'm going to give away one $100 gift card to a random drawing from the subscribers that write in the comments journey to 1,000. So good luck on that. Hopefully we can make it to 1,000. I don't want to let my mentor down. We are going to get this furniture flipped finished. 400 grit sandpaper. I'm going to go over that paint, give it one more coat, get rid of those lines, and call it done. And we're going to let that coat of paint dry. I'm going to put on the final coat of stain and get rid of that paint right there. I got to clean that up after this other stuff dries. Is that a good mentor? Is that they never want anything in return. When you ask someone to be your mentor in the right area, it's typically someone who is very skilled. So my mentor gave me $500. He'll never ask for it back. I'll never offer to give it back because I've been friends with him for 8 or 9 years, and he does this for multiple people, and he just wants people that he is associated with to do better. So you can take that little bit of stuff and go out and start something that you're passionate about and just have fun doing it. Right. You might say, wow, Greg, you did a really good job finger painting along these lines. But what I have learned, and everybody likes to have nice, crisp, and clean lines when you're painting. And what I have learned is like that little gap right there between this piece of wood and that support piece there, and then this height difference where this leg sticks out, just a little bit, 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch. I don't worry about getting paint on there. I just sand it down when I'm done, and it'll leave those nice crisp lines there. It takes an extra coat of stain or an extra coat of paint depending on the process that you're doing, but that's not that big a deal when I don't have to take any time in making nice crisp lines there. I just paint it and let it go. I was just thinking I might put a pull knob in there to kind of give it the appearance of a drawer, even though it won't be, but that might be a cute little touch. This is gonna be funny, and they'll notice it right away. And I kind of like it. It's sort of cute, but you notice I painted the bottom of these legs and then stained this part, obviously. They have a cat. Guess what their cat's name is? Socks. It has 4 white paws. So they'll get a kick out of this matching their cat. All right, we'll touch this thing up with the stain. I think that next coat of paint would probably fill it in, but we'll give it a little bit more. Just so when we're moving it, we'll crack the paint or whatever. All right. I gotta get that on a level surface. His foyer or entryway where they're gonna put this is tile. He sent me a picture. So I want to make sure these legs are level so it's not wobbling. All right. How we gonna find the center? I don't have a tape measure. Actually, I do. The problem is finding it. This should bend enough. Let's see. 30 inches. Inch and a half. I don't know if I've ever went to grab a pencil in my shop and it was sharp. I need to go to 15. She's right there. Let me see if I have, I would like a little like glass crystal. I think I'll go with the bigger one. Where's my drill? Thought I had a couple of drills around here. I don't know where my cordless drill is. I'd say that drill bit needs sharpened. So what happened is this kind of caught a brace in the back, and this is the medium-sized screw for door pulls, and it won't come out enough to catch this. These Forstner bits are designed to be used at low RPMs. That'll work. All right. All right, we're gonna put this final coat of paint on and call this thing finished. I don't like those bristles on that brush. They're uneven. Let's see what we're gonna do with this. I kind of like the idea of having that line stop underneath there. Gives it a cleaner look. But let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I like that better. I don't know what old Casper's fired up about. Last night, or 2 nights ago, if you know anything about Great Pyrenees, you'll appreciate this. He really felt like that piece of patio furniture was a real threat. I moved it, and he had never seen it there before, so he must have barked at that thing for 25 minutes. Yeah, I like that look a little better. Okay, we're gonna get some shellac sprayed. Should give it a little better sheen. I sprayed that on too thick. Shellac is really easy to apply, but as you can see, I even screwed that up. To see that finish? That's sprayed on too thick. It'll never set up so it's a nice finish. I have to let that dry. But shellac doesn't take that long to dry, and sand that down. Okay, here's a little look at what we started with. A little bit of sandpaper, a day and a half, and a little bit of paint and stain. And here's what we have. Our entryway table fit for a king, or shall we say cat. We have socks on the 4 legs. Oh, there she got up and left. I think this will make a nice entryway table. And as always, thanks for watching.